the returning subscriber, thank you so much for the love. So, it's roughly 1 week and some days since the release of the KCSE results, and I thought we are ready for candid conversations. Yeah. So, congratulations to everyone for attempting the exam. I've been there. I know how it feels. Sometimes you feel tired and you're like, you know what? I just wanna do it and call it a wrap, Yeah. So congratulations once again. It's not easy. Yeah, irrespective of what you got, that you sat for that paper, the confidence, you wrote everything, even if it's just your name, it's a good trial. Keep it up. So now that you have had the break, I also give you the break so that we can absorb yeah, the results. So I understand in some quarters there are celebrations, wengine wamefanyiwa ka party, in other places, it was a shock, it was a disappointment. But anyway, life continues. So if I can rewind, so in 2016, our results were out, Matiang'i babies here. So I remember we were on a Campori and yeah, you have a good mean grade. But now when you try to look at the individual subjects, the results, man, I felt disappointed, especially in physics. Because the reason as to why I taken physics is to be a substitute for math. Yeah, those days we used to stroke math with physics, but nowadays I hear it's math and chemistry. Yeah, so I found out that that math and physics, all of them had tied with a C minus. So because those days I used to want to do things with either accounting, yeah, while I was in class 7, 8, I used to want accounting. At some point I wanted to do radiography, so I knew physics was a requirement. Now there we go, another blunder. But during that gap year, I tried to think, what else can I do now that for me, I was not willing to do a diploma or a certificate. That idea of just going to school and wearing a uniform, viatu za bata, I didn't want. I just wanted to go to university, and the fact that I had surpassed the minimum entry grade, I thought, why not? I just should proceed. Yeah. So KUSSIP's portal opened, we applied. Yeah, and I qualified for many things. This is including law, food and nutrition, education. What was that again? There is a thing I applied also. So KUSSIPs happened. Kumbe, the moment unaweka education hata ya mwisho, pap, I was put there. But the good thing is, I have been raised in an education setup. All my parents are teachers at different levels. So education is our thing. Na ulikuwa unauliza tu, umewailala njaa kwa sababu ya education? Hapana. And my uncle also told me, you're in the right profession because you have always loved teaching, even your colleague, your cousins. So that's how I ended up in education. Do I regret? No, because for my personality being a sanguine, sometimes I'm a melancholic, but I tend to be an ambivert, that is. So that sanguine nature was brought up, because I look forward to seeing my students, the smiling, interacting with them, learning new stuff, because for education, for real, lazima nayo usome. So that is how it has been. In terms of the things that we consider like employability. Someone should have told me, that even within the education, there were other courses that could have favored me more, like, because by then I chose Kiswahili because I wanted to go into journalism, and I chose geography because I loved geography, and somehow I wanted to progress in geography, maybe things with oceanography, meteorology, all those wild dreams. And my geography teacher, Madame Bourget, told me, you're going to work in the mining sector. So by all means, I was like, if that is God telling her to tell me that as a prophecy, then I have no choice but to take geography. Then I will perhaps go into minerals, blah, blah, blah. So that's what I chose. But I should have taken things like English and literature if it's in terms of improving my chances maybe of immigration. Now, because math failed me, you understand, STEM was out of choice, despite the fact that I passed all the rest of the sciences. Yeah, I had a C plus and above. But hata hiyo bio ilinishtua because I had never got less than a C plus in my entire high school. So just seeing that C plus was a shock because, I used to top in that bio, at least even in my class, at some point I even became the class promoter for that subject. So you can imagine the shock. I don't know whether it's because of that snake that was there, but that's how it was. So that's not my discussion. All I want to say is that KCSE doesn't really define you. Yeah, sometimes you will feel like it's very unfair to just sit for those papers for 2 hours, 2 hours 45 minutes, and they determine the rest of your life. It can seem unfair. Sometimes for various reasons, maybe even your mental scope at that time, you might not get what you really wanted. But we move on regardless. So the message I wanted to deliver is this. For those who are celebrating, maybe you met the entry grade to university. The first question you need to ask yourself, are you a genuine or an ingenuine genius? Consult, and I propose this. It's not all about passion. It's not, at some point you need to know, especially if you're going to a skill-related course. It's good that you do even an apprenticeship, sort of, yeah, so that you can know what really that course entails. You could be passionate about something, like I'm passionate about flowers, but maybe it may not be what I think in terms of career. Am I even able to progress? Are you able even to wake up? For example, I believe, you want to be a florista. People who deal with florist. Yeah, it will mean that I will have to wake up early. I'm not a person who wakes up early to maintain the fresh flowers. Yeah. So ask yourself, be true to yourself. Another thing, start looking for funds. Kwanza sahi, education in Kenya is very, very, very expensive. Hey, so yeah, start looking for funds, maybe through a fundraiser. Maybe you can even start working. Yeah, even if it's just a boutique, just to raise even some pocket money. You'll learn some skills along the way, like communication, negotiation. Yeah, they will help you. So look for money, try to apply for scholarships, be open-minded. Yeah, just don't sit there. Also try to improve yourself. You can enroll for the short courses. Maybe you're interested in fashion design. Yeah, go and do even a 3-month course. Do that computer. Yeah, as you wait for what will follow. You can also explore other options. It's not all about university within the country. You can go abroad, and there are various pathways. For some countries, maybe you want to go to Germany, it means that you have to learn their language. So this is the right time to go to Goethe Institute. If you want to do maybe your studies in French, in France, yeah, you'll need to join maybe the Alliance Francaise, or even hire a home tutor. Then you do the exams, you get the certification that will help you. Okay, yeah. Now, for the rest, you got that C minus, D, and E. I want to say all is not lost. Receive my hugs. Yeah, the fact that you even sat for 4 years, haikuwa rahisi. You know yourself, you know your capabilities. With the even 100% transition, maybe even your entry grade was very poor, and that is your capability, but don't feel bad. It is what it is. So take it easy and explore other post KCSE options. Option number 1, you have the option of repeating, and if you want to repeat, it means it has to come from your heart. You are the one who wants it, and you're determined to bridge all the gaps. However, sometimes there could be obstacles. It's one thing to want to repeat, but the reality is different, especially if there will be an age gap. Maybe you even dropped 10 years ago and you want to come back. So your age mates are no longer there. You're meeting small children, students, learners. So it can be devastating. So you need to prepare yourself psychologically. Maybe even attend the Gumbaru classes, adult learning classes, just to get that certificate again, to meet the bare minimum. Sometimes you find someone maybe had even a B, but maybe they failed in math, chemistry, bio, and you're not able to get the minimum entry grade into your dream course. And people are advising you to bridge that course because you might repeat and maybe not excel as before. Many things. So in such a case, what you can do, consult. Though for most careers like teaching, nursing, where we have the professional bodies, bridging is not allowed. And this started since Matiang'i's time. So I think repeating is the absolute thing. Alternatively, accept, make peace with your results, and find whatever is available and start from there. Maybe you want to do things like nursing. You can even start from certificate level, go to diploma, higher diploma, degree, master's, PhD. So yeah, you'll take time to reach there. I've seen someone who started from there. What did they do? Orthopedics certificate. And the good thing is, instead of wasting those 2 or 1 year trying to repeat, you can use that time to gain a skill, to gain something, a qualification that will help you to advance, to the next level, and you'll be earning as you are studying. That's the beauty of it. Because there is no guarantee utapita anyway, but just give it a try. After maybe you have done your analysis and you know this is what I need, utakuwa umeacha mchezo. If you knew you are bright but you had jokes, utakuwa umepunguza, because now it will hitting you hard that this is what I want. So we also have other opportunities out there. TVET. Kwanza, the government has been so big on TVET. Technical courses, plumbing, we have masonry, all these things, building and construction. Why not try that? Get the skills and employ yourself, because sometimes you even realize most employers are even preferring people with skills who are specialists than generalists. Like for me, I did education, so we had some units on sociology, psychology, a lot of things. I don't know where I will even apply them along the way. So you're general, but for someone who's a specialist, they tend to even rise. Yeah, and they have that practical knowledge. For some of us, it's just theory. And I don't know, this is not to downgrade education, but you just need to know what exactly that you need. Yeah, you can also consider NYS, the National Youth Service. So it also needs you to up your game, because there will be times you don't meet your family. I think it's around 9 months. Yeah, you'll be learning various things. Yeah, even how to construct. Yeah, so you can get to serve your country as you are gaining skills and getting that certification. Another thing you can consider is military training. Yeah, you can try your luck in the National Police Service. I think it starts, the recruitment is around September there. So make sure you're physically fit. It's what you love, and give it a try. You never know. Another thing I saw is about NITA, that is the National Industrial Training Agency. Yeah, it has beautiful things, even for someone who scored an E. D for Daudi. What? I was shocked, like my dad got an accident, so he has been trying to repair his vehicle. What? Simekula pesa, it has costed an arm and a leg. So it's because we have few specialists in these things, because even for the panel beating, you need a specialist. Maybe I have a gate, maybe I'll need sign writing, that is a person who is needed. You want to paint your house, you want to plumb. Who doesn't want maybe a washroom within their house? So all these things, I want my things tailored. So instead of maybe this strap doing like this, I could be having a personal tailor. So they tailor things for me. You need to do your hair, so you need a hairdresser. So opportunities are there. It's up to you to explore, and there's so many. Like for me, I'm doing content creation. I'll need a graphic designer. I'll not do everything. So I wouldn't mind outsourcing these services. So that means opportunities are there. Just look out. Yeah. Sasa kitu kama hiyo panel beating, we have automotive electricians. They need skills. You need to be active. You need to at least have that muscle and passion. So another thing you can do at this moment is start entrepreneurship. Consider entrepreneurship. Notice a problem within your vicinity and provide a solution. Yes. So let's answer that as small business, and you will upgrade with the time. Yeah. You can seek for grants. Opportunities are there, my friends. So don't feel bad about whatever you got. You just need to be open-minded and take advantage of whatever robes that are extended to you. Yeah. Is there anything else? Also try to consider doing these emotional tests, intelligence tests. Yeah, they will help you even to find about your strengths, your weaknesses. Also, as you're selecting your courses, I know it will be frustrating. It will be stressful, because sometimes you find maybe you are overqualified for many things until you get confused. I was in that situation. You're like, I qualify for this, I qualify for this. Sometimes you're not even qualified for the things that you want because of missing maybe even just 1 point. Nasikia kulia, but you have to move on. So consider such things. Do your research on the market trends of whatever you're interested in. Consider your passion. Pray hard so that your dreams come true. Yeah, I know sometimes you'll feel like, oh, these grades have shattered my dreams. But I'm here to tell you it's not the end of the world. It will not define you. Yeah, you can rise to the absolute best that you have ever wished. You know? Yeah. And you don't know how things will merge in your favor. The universe will conspire in your favor. Yeah? Mm. So go out there, research, adjust. Sometimes you have to take what is available. Mm. If you're not willing maybe to repeat, just take your time. Take your time. Hakuna haraka. Mm? Africa, there's no hurry. Take your time, do your research, consult, and if you want to go back to class, this is the time. Ensure you get registered and do a repeat, and explore your strengths and weaknesses so that you can improve on them. I don't know whether this video has been helpful to you, but I felt compelled to share because I see people even committing suicides, parents projecting their anger. You know, yeah, it's true you invested, but at the end of the day, you have no choice but to accept, adjust, and advance. Hmm? And you cannot, okay, we have differences, you know, we are unique. You can't say, oh, my firstborn did this, so the secondborn should also do this. Ask those children. They probably have a clue what they want to do, and they are qualified for it. They just want a support system. They want that hug, they want that motivation, they want to be appreciated. Just give them that morale. Yeah, if they want the resources to explore their dreams, please don't hesitate to give it to them. Yeah, so I will leave you here so that I can go and do my lunch. Yeah, I've missed you people. Please subscribe. We are headed to 1,000 subscribers. I think we are short by 149 people. So yeah, that was it. So I don't know whether I've remained with anything that I should have shared. Oh, there's something that I wrote on my, you know, I'm a good researcher. Yeah, you guys should consider me for research assistance. Yeah, so you can embrace seasons. There are seasons whereby you could be the last, you could be the first, just what it is, it's life, you know. Yeah, another thing is take advantage of the digital era. We have a lot of exposure. Maybe you want to learn about graphic design. You don't necessarily need to go to class, because all I want to see is your portfolio. So you can learn from anywhere, Coursera, YouTube, all these things. We have those certifications. Yeah, like from Kesra, if you're interested in tax and customs, you can do that. So stick around, know what exactly you want. Is it the employability? Is it a financial gain? Is it ease of immigration? You know, there are many things that spark an interest to people. Others, it's because they want job satisfaction. You know, you want to sleep knowing you impacted a life. So yeah, get to do that. Also, embark on identity to reduce stress. Yeah, that comes with trying to find yourself. Also, get to know your personality. I even recommend this book by Tim LaHaye, Why You Act the Way You Do. That's a good book. Please just read it. Find time and read it. Learn even about books. You know, there's no end to learning. Lifelong learning. Learn. Get to attend those seminars, the crusades, workshops. Yeah, and advance yourself. You'll get to identify where you want to do. Another thing is time management. I did that video last time, so get to know how you can manage your time to achieve your goals, because these goals, we say, they must be smart, they must be specific, they must be measurable, they must be achievable, realistic, and time bound. So take account of the time, be consistent. Maybe you want to be a TikTok star. Actually, most careers have not been found. They are yet to be invented. Like right now, you can make money even from running errands, from folding clothes, doing decluttering. Who could have imagined that? Nobody. So we can create jobs around our passions, around our talents, our hobbies, even just gardening, just going to palilia ile maua. That is it. And you find a lot of satisfaction, even if it's just feeding. Yeah. Also, groove with people with positive vibes, people who add value to you. If they're not adding value to you, please stop. It will cost you. So have an helpful circle. Feed your mind with the right thing. Yeah, because garbage in, garbage out. So feed on things that are uplifting you, things that are resourceful to you, and yeah, you don't know what life holds for you. So just to mention what I saw offered by NITA, there was building and construction, so there was painting, masonry, sign writing, tile laying. Kwanza tiles, kuweka sahi, kila mtu anataka nyumba ya tile. Learn that. Electrical, kuna ya solar, kuna electricity. Hospitality, we had food and beverage, housekeeping. Actually, by the way, nowadays you find people have even hotels. Yeah, houses, they need to be kept, to be even a matron. We have pastry, we have cooks, healthcare assistant. Like right now, people are sick. Watu ni wagonjwa huko nje wa. Mentally, socially, emotionally, and they need healthcare assistance. Even if it's just to help them take the drugs, yeah, and you get paid for it. We have ICT. They have something on mechanical engineering, that is sheet metal, gas. Vitu mingi. Automotive, kuna spray painting. Maybe your car has had that scratch, you get someone to paint it to be very beautiful. Yeah, so we have a lot in store. So get to take a break, relax, reflect, advance. Okay, yeah. Also, just a caution to the Form 4 school leavers: let not the following distract you. We have peer pressure. You want to choose a course because your friend chose. Media influence, people. There's a time, like for us, we used to say actuarial science. Hey, people are living big, so you wanted to do that. Sometimes it's not what you see on the media. Another thing is parental pressure. Don't choose a course. Neither should you force your child to choose a course just kukufurahisha. As much as you need to guide them, don't force them. Atakuachia hapo. Ingine, limited exposure. Expose yourself as much as possible. Get, like I've already said, get to even volunteer, intern. You will learn more even about what you want to do. Get to even watch videos. Maybe you want to be a teacher. How does a typical day of a teacher look like? Watch those videos to get a gist of what you really want. Otherwise, you people, congratulations. Yeah. Also, take advantage of this gap year, rest. Enda msalimie washosh, magukaz, wanawapenda, mfikishe salamu zangu. Otherwise, bye. I love you. Until next time. Bye.